What's up, y'all? It's Emma and welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope all of you had an incredible Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's, whatever you celebrate. I hope you had a great one because y'all, we are in the year of the horse now. Shit gonna get started right now. Back on track, we are here at Rogue. Let me start this off by saying I love winter just based on the fact that the inventory is so voluptuous, big, and heavy. You get to layer like no other. So I'm gonna walk you through our women's selection of jackets and our men's selection of jackets and what people are loving. Let's get into it. So here we are at our new outerwear rack. Okay, before I go into the jackets, guys, you might notice I'm wearing a new Rogue hoodie that looks pretty cute. We've been working on these for like 3 months. They finally arrived. We're shooting the creative campaign for them this week. They're gonna be dropping soon. They're low-key already listed online. So we have our 2 new Rogue hoodies, even though a hoodie isn't really outerwear, but it kind of is, right? Kind of.
Layer it.
You can layer it. Now onto the real jackets. Every winter, leathers always have such a moment. We've got the classic racing leathers. These are really cool because they have all these embroidered patches, which I know Gabe loves. The embroidery, it elevates any jacket. To be honest, I feel like these were trending a lot back in like 2018 through like 2022, but we do still carry them because some people love them. Varsities with like pizzazz to it. This is really cute. A cute little nylon track jacket. This is Rockaware. It's got the Rasta colors, very cute. I just noticed the color on the zipper is fire. It's a tri-color zipper, green with the red and yellow. That's a great detail. Something that's always done really well for us in wintertime, camouflage anything, especially when it's in jacket form. This is kind of like a nylon hunting bomber. It's got like that insulation on the inside. What I think does even better than these are like the Carhartt ones, the ones that are like made of canvas, and they have a hood. Peak camo jacket for me, and also especially if it's like mossy oak or real tree, if it's that real camo like this, if it's like the regular camo, it's like not as desirable. Vests are so tricky. I think leather vests are great, but you know what's so funny? I used to put a lot of vest puffers on the racks. They would always sit, and as you'll notice when I'm showing you the jackets we don't have many puffers, and that's because number one, they're hard to get our hands on, and number two, I feel like our customer doesn't gravitate towards them unless it's like a really amazing fur trim hooded one. What do you think, Gabe? Unless it's like a North Face.
The puffer need the fur lining, like the Burberry.
Yeah.
Puffers.
This kind of jacket, oh, this is an insane racing jacket, real. Got that hard padding in it. If y'all remember our Speed video, when I styled Speed, I put him in a real racing jacket just like this. It takes a special someone to rock this because if you were to rock this, you would probably want to own a motorcycle. So the padding has functional use. But if you're like performing on stage, like Jaleel, I think Jaleel would rock this. Jaleel, if you're watching, you need this. We got this, look, Ride Among Us. You see that hole punched right there, that crazy detail? This is really sick. Still hasn't found a home, but look at this insane hand painting on the back. Can't believe this is still here, but I think it's really cool. We need a biker chick to come buy this. So here we have a little New York nylon bomber. It's interesting. I feel like bombers, yes, we'll carry them when they're cute, but I feel like customers right now have not been gravitating toward them just because they're not trending right now. However, it's so funny because I think back to like 2016 when the army green Zara bomber was like everywhere. The Alpha Industries bomber was everywhere. The opening ceremony bomber was everywhere. Even the Vetements bomber was everywhere, guys. If 2026 is 2016, we gotta bring it back. We'll see who grabs this one. So now here we have our selection of women's leather jackets. I love this rack. This actually might end up being my favorite rack. This style of jacket does super well for us. Typically a vintage leather, super soft, already broken in. Sometimes it has cuffs at the hem, the end of the sleeves, and it's usually got really nice pockets. You know, it hits you right at the waistband so you could show off your belt and you could wear low-rise jeans and have that little bit of midriff showing. Everyone is loving. And we try to carry them in all different colors. Even this is like a crazy variation of it. This is kind of like an aviator vibe. Patchwork leather, it's cropped, and it has this really cute fur. This is awesome. I haven't even seen this. A lighter brown one, very cute. It's giving Bella Swan, it's giving Twilight. I also think, going off like the moto style jackets, guys, whenever jackets have these little buttons right here at the top, you can style them just like that, unzipped. That's such a cute trend that I've seen a lot of girls wear. We go crazy with the colors. So anytime we find a leather jacket in a crazy color, we have to cop it because it's like, come on, you gotta live your Sex in the City dream, guys. I feel like Carrie Bradshaw would wear something like this. I feel like Tinashe would wear something like this. Literally, like any like pop icon right now would wear this. Here we have a button leather jacket, amazing color. This is less popular, but we still grab it because it's so supple. I feel like the office siren core trend going on. Someone could layer like a really cute cami under this, some low-rise flares and a kitten heel, and you'd be good to go. I feel like Addison Rae could rock this, you know? Perfect moto jacket silhouette with like the little button up here. Like, look at this. This orange one is insane. Guys, this is the issue. It's like, I don't see what goes on the floor anymore because Haley is in charge of processing the store inventory. So it's like, I used to hand price everything and I would know exactly what was on my racks, but now I don't. And now I miss stuff and now I'm like, shit. But it's kind of better that way because it's like out of sight, out of mind. You know what I mean? If I can't see what's on the racks, I'm not gonna be sad when it's gone. This is like kind of like that old aviator style jacket. They do well. My grandfather had a jacket like this. He used to fly planes in the Air Force. Shout out Air Force. If any of you watching are veterans or anything, you know, thank you for your service. Thank you. So another style jacket that we're seeing people have an interest in that they haven't had an interest in last year are this Peacoat style jacket, double-breasted, really cute. It's just giving Gossip Girl, it's giving Blair, Waldorf, you know, very put together, very chic. So we're getting more of these in, similar style like this with the double-breasted. And you know what jackets are going absolutely crazy right now that I can't get my hands on for anything? The marching band and Napoleon style jackets, which too Hollis wears, a lot of really cool people wear. So this is an example of a rare puffer that we have on our racks. This one's fire, this one's from Coogee. And of course, what does it have? The fur-lined hood. It has this Coogee logo lining on the inside. This meets all the criteria for us for a good puffer. It's got the logo on the back. If it didn't have the fur-lined hood, I don't know, kind of be like meh to me. This is another style jacket, the varsity. And of course, if it's baby fat, all the better, you know? I swear this jacket I've owned since 2018. Oh my God, I know how this got here. Literally, I'm looking at this jacket. I remember thrifting this in like 2018. We just recently made a trip to my garage in Jersey City where I started my Depop back then. This was on the racks and I was looking through the racks and I was like, oh, is there anything we could bring to the store? And I grabbed this off and it's still here. Oh my God, I was like, there's no way this made it through 4.5 years at Stanton Street and made it here. That was crazy. But anyways, okay guys, this is a helmet laying jacket and I actually think, like, interestingly enough, it kind of fits the style right now. Someone would buy this. Like, it's kind of like that Rick vibe, asymmetrical, like layer with skinny jeans. I feel like Tanya R could rock this. Like, she would figure out a really good fit. Last leather jacket that's so cute. Look at this. True vintage, made in Italy, beautiful buttons, double-breasted, cropped. And it's got these little like leaf details. These look like leaves, don't they? This is something that like a true vintage head would appreciate. Gorgeous, stunning. Okay, now I'm gonna show you all my favorite rack of winter wear. We have our penny lane coats. Now, I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, but I just think they're so adorable and so cute. Every time winter comes around, guys, all the girls are asking for penny lane coats. So that's why we always stock up on them. This one is just, you know, a classic faux penny lane coat with the white fur. You can also brush out the fur, guys, and make it voluptuous. I don't know if people know that, but you can brush it out. This one is incredible, real fur. I tried it on. It's just a little big on me, but it is so soft. It's probably a mix of like rabbit and like cow, and I don't know. It is gorgeous. Faux furs are so big this winter, guys. I've literally seen every girl downtown walking around with a fur jacket, but they're cute, so you can't blame them. This is a really cute faux fur jacket. Look at this little star detail. I gotta show you really quick. Very cute. But I love this one. You know why? Because it has a hood. Hoods always make everything better. Here we have another true vintage fur. This one's real. And guys, you have to remember, yes, this might be real fur, but it's been in circulation since the 80s, since the 90s. We're not encouraging the production of new fur. We are just keeping real fur in circulation that's been around for already 30 years. Another beautiful penny lane coat. I think you guys get the idea. So this is our archive / Japanese section. And we have a couple cute pieces of outerwear I'm gonna show y'all really quick. Denim jackets, very cute. I will say denim jackets don't move super fast for us, but when they're detailed like this with little leather white embellishments and metal stud detailing, it's gonna go fast. Hysteric glamour parka. This style might not be super in, but because it's hysteric glamour, we have it. Cardigans, oh my gosh, such a big part of winter wear. We don't have many. Selling cardigans is tough because they always sag on the hangers, and I hate when the shoulders get a little hurt. You know, this one luckily is like very thick and made of wool. This is a really cute hysteric glamour one. We used to have like 3 of these. We're now down to our last one. Furry vests, I don't have an aversion to because I think the girls look really cute in them and they love them. This one has a little hood. It's very cute for like popping on when you're going out during the winter. If you have a cute long sleeve on and just add this and you have like micro shorts and a little bit of stockings and a cute sneaker, that's like perfect for a rave. Velour, you layer this under your puffer jacket with the fur trim. This is like a Victoria's Secret one with the beautiful love pink and sequins on the back. This is nice. This is a really cute little fuzzy jacket. This reminds me of the teddy coat that Emma Chamberlain made popular back when she first dropped merch in like 2016. But look at how cute this one is, guys. It has little ears on it. Shout out Vic for making Nanette relevant. If y'all don't know who Vic is, check out Sick Boy Archives. He's the one that made Nanette poppin' back when he gave little Uzi his first Nanette backpack with the little cat on it, and then the brand took off from there. I hope this video brought you some knowledge, guys, and if you are a reseller yourself, are selling on Depop, have your own IRL store, take some of this knowledge and hopefully you can integrate it into what inventory you're buying for the winter. If y'all aren't aren't subscribed, subscribe below, hit the little bell so you can get notifications when we post new videos. We're trying to post 1 a week, guys. Super excited. And yeah, also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Emma Rogue. You can follow me there, keep updated with me and stuff. And then follow the shop at roguegarms. And if you want to shop anything, if you want to shop these hoodies or anything from Rogue, roguegarms.com. We are posting new vintage. We're going to upload more very soon. Remember, at Rogue, you're the one, not the two.